Things you need to know before Chapter 2 of Apeirophobia is released. You and your friends had already finished recording it until you managed to no-clip out of reality and try to find a way out of it. Each level you escape have entities in them, so they will try to kill you and try to survive it. To escape level 0, find the vent by following the arrows to it, which lead to level 1, the pool room. Once you finish the hallway, you manage to meet the entity inside it that's called Starfish. If he sees you, he will chase after you until you're dead, so do not let him see you. To escape this, find 5 valve and head down to the pool of hole, and then head and get down and to the exit. Level 2, aka the windows, is just basic cakewalk, and there is no entity in this level. To escape this, you need to reach the end and then jump down where there's a lot of hole that leads you exit down the, well, I don't know. Once you manage to get there, you reach level 3 where it's just pain and you need to be quiet because entity can hear you when you're walking, running, and if you try to run away, you can't. Unless you have a game pass that could let you outrun him. To escape this, you need to find 3 keys in the drawers. They're RNG, they're randomized, and once you do that, get to the gates and then find most of the buttons and then head to the exit. The exit is normally the stairs that lead you to the real exit, and that leads you to level 4, the sewer. This is basically a cakewalk again with level 2, except this is just a maze, an easier maze to be exactly, and then to escape this, find a glitchy wall to escape the level 4 and you reach level 5. This level is hella hard. If you're playing with the friends of yours, then there's an entity called a skinwalker, which basically steal your costume and your skin and then impersonate you. But the only difference is your friend doesn't have white eyes actually. To escape this, find the purple glowing and then you can hear the sound that could actually lead you to the exit, which lead you to level 6. This level is basically straightforward and it is to run for your life and you could be easily escape for it, which is easily. This level is straight up puzzle, aka level the end, which isn't the end, and you basically need to solve puzzle in it. So if you have like 6 ball, that's sus. Okay, 6 ball, and then count it with the color in it. The note shows it. Once you manage to get there, there's a little bit of maze and a vent crawl, and then once you get out of the vents, you manage to find yourself in a code, which is a lot of code. So trial and error. And then once you got that, head to the vent again, and then in a different vent actually. And then you go to your computer and press yes, which opens the exit. Now for this level, it is hella scary when you're in the dark. This is called lights out, and there's one entity. If you get caught by him, he will scream at you and chase you. You can't hide in the vent, but if you hide in the vent when you got caught, if you hide in the vent, in the lockers. Wow, why did I say vent? Lockers. Jesus Christ, lockers. He will still kills you. So the best way you need to do is you have to wait for the skin stealer to get out of the maze and then go dark in and then get to the exit as quick as possible. There is no time for you to waste since it's hard for you to beat it. Plus, you got to outdated. I got the outdated level, so yeah, it's not gonna be in it. It's gonna be in other. It's gonna be so you basically need to escape the sublimity in level 9. You need to find a pool that shows you where that arrow shows you the arrow that's pointing to it, and that's lead to the exit. Level 10, aka the Abyss, is a place where you're in a parking lot. There's two entities that is so same, which is smilers who came back from level 6. And to escape this, you need to find a key with a door, but if you unlock the door, it doesn't work because they're RNG, which is so stupid that levels is so RNG, which I don't really love the most of it. But if you get lucky and you manage to escape level 10 and manage to head to level 11, the warehouse of it. This is just basically an obby, which is I love the most of it since I'm pro at it. Well, not really. People think I'm suck at it, so that's true. But there's no entity in this level. It's just pain and suffering for this. I got it outdated, which is like where the nerf before the nerf came in. So yeah, this is where to escape this you need to it's so easy. You just figure it out. It's not even that bad of it, but it's kind of good. So you managed to get to level 12, aka the creative mind or the laziestness of all time. So you need to find 3 paintings in order. So yeah, and then you unlock the exit to it. Very easy to begin with. Level 13, aka level fun, is where the fun part begins. It gets incredibly hard to it, and to beat the first map of it, you need to collect all star of it and click it, and that opens the gate. The second part of it was you need to find 3 plushies, and then head to the door, but you're missing out with the party goober. The party goober can teleport, and then you have to use a camera for it, so watch your back, otherwise he could kill you if you're not paying attention to it. So yeah. Level 14 is way scarier, and if you're not paying attention to it, well, you should be, because the stalker is an entity that lurks in an electrical station, and he could teleport anywhere, but you could not use. Well, you don't have to use a camera, but it's not walking around. It could jump scare you for the first time. Once it does that, you could hear an alarm to it. And if it jump scare you again, you die. And then but you can just revert it by having 3 levers close and then turn off the alarm to it. To escape this, you need to find a screwdriver and a plier to it. And once you get that, you need to clip all the wires. And then once you did that, it opens and you click on a computer and then press yes, and then on top of that, you head to the exit, which is at the gate. So you gotta be quick, otherwise it's total down. Unless you have a friend and guard the generator, then that's a good news for you. Level 15, aka the ocean of it. I don't know what it is, but what I could know is straightforward. You need to keep going and stay away from the Kamehameha, if I said it right. So yeah, Kamehameha. Oh god, this is stupid. And it is pretty straightforward. You need to close out the hole that is popping out of the boat. You need to be quick. It's not even trial. If you have friends, then that's an easier thing. You can guard the motor, and you can guard the motor, and your friend will guard the hole by unplugging it. So yeah, by plugging it. So yeah. So basically, level 16 is the last level of Chapter 1. To do this, you need to follow the arrows that lead you to various items, like gasoline, lighter, and bear trap, which is the 3 specific one you could capture with. To who you capture, you say? Well, Deform Howler. If you know who he is, he's a entity that is from level 0, the start of it when you arrived. So basically, you need to be careful of it, because once you get the item, the Deform Howler came here and then just teleported. So you gotta be careful about that if you just accidentally walk towards it. It may get confusing if you don't follow the arrow, so bear with me. This is the easiest one. So once you got all 3 of the item, you need to head back to where you came from, and then which is where the arrow leads you. And then once you do that, you place down the bear trap, and then lure the Deform Howler to the place, and then it start with a cutscene. This cutscene is very perfect for me because it's like it leaked with a cutscene that is named of Watcher himself, who's make appearance in level 17, which is the start of chapter 2 of it. And you met him, and then he wants to be your friend, and then he teleports away. That's the end of Apeirophobia, the recap of Apeirophobia, chapter 1.